Hi guys, I'm not doing my Mission Otaku this week because I can't think of anything to do for an anime to redo. But I have a special guest for you. And no, it's not Sume. Although we know how much he loves to be on camera, it's not my cat. You'll see who in a second.
In other words, Sarah really is being lazy. It's not a con or anything.
Not
she
true.
just doesn't want to do it. Don't be lazy.
I can't think.
That much is true.
Oh, by the way, this is Adam, guys, by the way.
Yes, I'm the special guest star, apparently. What, did I show up on The Simpsons or what? I was a special guest star. Okay, anyway. You gave me a lovely one to pinch hit for. A series I want to redo. Well, I had to think about this one. And it's a hard one because it's not like a series you really like, but have an ending that maybe could have been done better. Nadesco. Or a series you just flat out hate. I like how you're hovering back there. What the heck?
I gotta make sure you do it right.
I see. Okay, so anyway, I thought back to a few years ago at my old anime club, and we showed a series called Vandred. It's a semi-obscure mecha show. It takes place in outer space, and the cool thing about this show is, in this galaxy far, far away, men and women are segregated. They live on different planets. The only time they ever interact with each other is when they're at war. And in the show, some of the guys and some of the girls, okay, a lot of the girls, they end up forced together on this one ship, and they have to somehow figure things out and band together to stop this common enemy. And it starts out really cool because it's like these two alien species, the men and the women, forced to be together, forced to live together. And they treat it like alien species. There's some really cool stuff. Like, there's one girl, she gets pregnant, she decides to carry the baby for her and her wife, and the guys all completely freak out because there's no girls there. All of the guys, they're test tube babies. They're all born in the lab. And there's really cool mecha, like the guys, the mechas are all these really big clunky things. They're built for power. They're gonna clobber the enemies. The girls' mecha, they're a little more sleek. They're built for speed. It's all really cool like that. Now, the problem is, well, they figure things out like halfway through the first season. It's about a 26-episode show. There's two seasons of 13 episodes, and they figure things out like halfway through the first season. Like 7 episodes in, okay, we're kind of on the same page now. And from then on, it's just this regular standard mecha show. Kind of disappointing. There's a couple love triangles thrown in there for good measure. And there's, some of the characters like Maya, really cool character. She's this tough, cold, dark history, really hates men. Like 4 episodes in, she's like, oh, maybe they're not so bad. Gets a little tsundere. Are you doing anything behind me, like making bunny ears or something?
Oh, I'm just listening.
And, it may be, that's fine if her heart wants to soften throughout the course of the series, but 4 episodes? Come on. And the main characters, the main guy and the girl, the main guy is a lunkhead, the main girl is an airhead. Yeah, she's just this completely, Mr. Alien, and just really fascinated and curious about guys, and then eventually attracted to them. It goes from there. So what I would change about it is I would take how it starts, this inner conflict, this really cool concept, and expand on that a little more. Start with that, have them take the course of the series to actually get comfortable, have them have some setbacks early on, really screw up a battle over it. Something that would be really better for the comedy, better for the character drama, actually build the romance. Dita, she's so annoying that it's really hard to root for her when she and Hibiki start to get together. So, if she was this really strong heroine that early on is fascinated by men and curious about men and eventually attracted to men, if the other characters would like really shun her and meet it and show disapproval about that, instead of just kind of being, it's kind of annoying, and then eventually kind of rooting for her. And the other thing I would really change about that is having a villain that's not just this evil alien race bent on exterminating humans, to have him give him some sort of something a little more in depth, attack their beliefs and their way of life instead of going, oh, you exterminate. So that's what I would change about Vandred. It's still a pretty cool show, especially if you like mecha. Like I said, the mecha design's really neat, but yeah, I think after the first few episodes, it starts to leave a lot to be desired, because they really don't go back to where it could be and what it could have been. So that's my mission, and that's all I got.
AJ's tomorrow, and we'll see what we're supposed to do the rest of the week, guys. See you next week.
Don't be lazy.
Shush.